Good evening, BBIG family. I just want to give you an update as far as today went. I know we're all very disappointed right now, including myself. It's kind of frustrating just to watch this algorithmic trading day in and day out and just see us barcoding. I understand the frustration, but hopefully tomorrow, with the dividend being the ex-dividend date tomorrow, and tide coming into play, it's the last day that shorts can cover in order for them not to have to pay the dividend. So they have to decide whether it's in their best interest to cover their position or to have to pay the dividend. So bottom line is we won't know until the end of the day tomorrow. But let's take a look at the short interest and what else is going on, guys. I believe that there is something crazy going on with this ticker, and I'm not going to speculate. I'm going to stick to facts. But I have never, ever seen a stock barcode for months the way that this one has. Let's take a look at the chart so I can show you what it is that I'm seeing first. Then I want to give you the news update that came out today because there's big news, guys, and I'm excited about it. And then I want to update the Ortex. So let's take a look at the chart first. Okay, guys, so we're looking at the 1 year chart, the daily first, and I just want to show you that the 13 right here, the green, is about to cross above the 20, and that's very bullish. That's an indicator of an up move, and it's trying to happen. It's very, very close now. Tomorrow, I believe, is the day, so that makes me bullish that we're going to start trending upwards. What we ultimately want to see is the 13, the green, the 20, the blue, and the 48, the purple, all cross above the 200, but it's going to start off by the smaller ones crossing above the larger ones first, guys, and that's very bullish indicators. That indicates an uptrend, which hopefully we're going to be seeing in BBIG come tomorrow. There are multiple gaps that you need to be aware of that need to be filled. The first one's here, and the high of this candle is at 252, and the low of this one is 277. So the first gap we want to fill is from 252 to 277, guys. And then as you can see, there's a little gap here that I think got completely filled already. So we're not going to worry about that one. That one's been filled. This one's been filled. That one's filled. But then way up here, actually that's filled too. All right, way up here we have our next one that will be the target after we get through there as far as the gap filled targets go. And the high of this candle is 557 and the low of this candle is 586. So from 557 to 586 is our next one. Then we have a small one here, and then we have another one here. Yep, that didn't get completely filled. So guys, there's 4 gaps in the chart, and I definitely think that over time they're going to be filled again. Tomorrow could be wild. We don't know yet, but I want to show you the barcoding on the daily chart because, guys, this is just crazy. And the fact that this is not like picked up by the SEC is just beyond me because none of this is natural at all. And this has been doing this for months. I mean, literally for months. This is the 2-day chart. Let me click on it and look at what the 10 days look like, guys. It's the same thing. And this is what's been literally going on for months. It's disgusting. And I mean, it's frustrating day after day to see this over and over and over again. So trust me, guys, I'm with you. I am frustrated of saying, oh, good, a 1348 crossover and nothing because it can't, because it's not breaking out of this. Right here, you see it break out. But what happens? It's immediately shorted right back down and back into that algo trading. And then here, it's trying to break out again. What do? They short attack it right down. And look at, ironically so, guys, it's right when that 13 is about to cross over the 48. I'm telling you right now, that's what happened here when we were able to break out too. But I'm telling you, there has to be some kind of code in this algorithmic trading because look right here, the 13 crosses above the 48. We try to go up. What do? They short us right back down, back into algo trading till they short it again and pull us right back under. Guys, it's every single time. Even today, we tried to move up. The 13 crossed above the 48 and right back down. Little tiny ones. They didn't need to do much, but pulled us right back. We're technically still above, but even though we're trading below, but it's definitely going to cross back under before it crosses back up tomorrow, in my opinion. Guys, I'm just telling you, though, if If people don't think that the stock market's manipulated, this right here, 10 days of algorithmic trading, come on. The only time we have a chance of breaking out right here again is at 1348 crossover, but they immediately shoot it. So there has to be something written into their code that literally sends out a message to short as soon as that crossover takes place, because it's without a doubt no fail every single time, and it's been for months. And even look at right here, look at how bullish the volume came in massively right here. That was, I'm sure this was when the tide announcement came in, and guys, look at this. Nothing. That's just not normal. It doesn't do that. So I don't know what happened to all these orders. I have my speculations, but I'm guessing they were all held off the exchange. To be perfectly honest with you, this is all hearsay right now because this is my personal opinion. But in order for them to keep this algorithmic trading up for as long as they have, my gut tells me that nothing's going to the lit exchange. And let me show you my thought process. Okay, guys, this is Market Chameleon, and what I want to show you is today's trades. So BBIG traded a total of 9.9 million shares today for a combined VWAP price of 205. The standard deviation of the 1-minute VWAP intervals is 2 cents. The last price was up 0.8 standard deviations above today's VWAP. The volume weighted average price is a more comprehensive way to calculate the average price BBIG trades over a greater time frame. Okay, guys, that's just showing you VWAP and that we barely moved, okay? But the big thing I want to show you is the dark pool trades. So dark pool trades reported for BBIG accounted for 58% of the total volume today. Over the past 20 days, the average dark pool volume has been 60%. Total volume in the dark pool is 5.7 million. So guys, 9.9 million shares traded today, and 5.7 million of them were in the dark pool. So you tell me how easy it is for them to manipulate the price and keep it down. I mean, this tells you everything right here. The VWAP price for only the dark pool trades is $2.05. TRF trades for BBIG are reported by dark pools to trade reporting facilities and represent activity away from the mainstream or lit exchange. So, guys, unbelievable. I really don't know what to say other than, oh, actually, let me show you this too, because the sweep orders represented 21% of the stock volume in BBIG today, totaling 2.1 million shares for a VWAP price of 2.06. The intermarket sweep order is considered an aggressive marketable order that seeks immediate execution by sweeping the top of book of the lit exchanges. The ISO order can be indicated that a market participant is aggressively taking liquidity in a certain direction for BBIG. Okay, guys, so 21% of the stock is being swept. So it's a market order for a large amount of shares, okay? 58% is in the dark pool. So far we have 79%. Now here we go. Block trades. Large block trades in BBIG, which often represent institutional trading, have accounted for 19% of the volume on the day for a total of 1.8 million. The 20-day average volume percentage has been 19%. Okay, so here we have 40% plus 58, guys. 98% of all the trades have been in the dark pool, sweep orders, and block trades. So where does that leave retail lit exchange trades? 2%. Guys, this has been going on day after day after day. It shows us right here. So I want you to really think about what that's saying. So even though I have my speculation, this is what it comes off of, so that you don't think I'm making it up. I'm not making this up at all, guys. 98% of trades. Don't tell me that only 2% of orders are market orders from retail. Give me a break. That's just pathetic. And that's what they've been doing day after day after day. That's why this chart looks like this. And it doesn't just look like this for today. This looks like this for months. Are you seeing the big picture here? Even bigger picture is that I believe this is happening because And this again is pure speculation, but based on what I've observed, guys, I've been in this stock since long before the first run up, so this is not news to me. But what I believe is that they have created so many synthetic shares of this stock that they know once they lose control, they are getting absolutely hammered, and we're going to smoke them. It's only a matter of time. All we have to do is hold. And again, that's not financial advice. Nothing I say is financial advice. This is my personal opinion. I am not a financial advisor, and I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money ever. It's your money. You decide what to do. But this is why I hold. Well, there's many reasons I hold, but this is a big reason why I hold. Granted, I'm going to keep this long in my chart, in my portfolio as well. But guys, this is insanity. Like absolute insanity. And the SEC and FINRA, there's no way they can't see this is happening, guys. But they're not doing anything about it. Nothing. It's so messed up. It's just not even funny. Let me move on to the next thing. Okay, guys. This comes from Electronomics, who is giving us constant updates on BBIG. So if you don't follow him, you should. And then Aaron shared it with me. I'm sure you guys all know who Aaron is. If you are not following him, you should be. But he shared this with me after hours, and I want to include it in this video because this is the options chain, and this is 11,000 contracts traded for a $4 July 15th expiry when it was the lowest IV of the day, implied volatility. So I mean the cheapest price. So someone who knows what they're doing, guys, is loading the boat on options. And they bought the $4 strike, 11,000 calls for July 15th. That is extremely bullish, like extremely bullish, because nobody with big money is going to bet on something like that they are not sure of. Just saying. So I think something big is coming our way. Honestly, I truly do. I want to show you one more thing. Actually, I want to show you a couple more things. Hang on. Okay, guys, Zash is owned by BBIG, and they're the owners of Lomotif. So this is just a few headliners that come up today when you look. Yellowstone producer 101 Studios inks first look deal with Vinco Ventures and Zash Global Media at Variety. Check it out. Lomotif ranks second as best TikTok alternatives ahead of both YouTube and Instagram Reels. Vinco Ventures and Zash Global partner with production company behind Yellowstone. That's related to this. Then, wow, Lomotif ranks above Google Photos in Congo on SimilarWeb. Guys, that's huge. Over a year ago, Lomotif made headlines as TikTok and Kabashu's rival selling to Zash. Now, a year later, Lomotif is still independently compared to the two top world leaders in short form videos, guys. So Lomotif is going places. It's huge. Here's another one. Wow. At Billboard chooses Zash and Lomotif NFTs with at Snoop Dogg and at Grimes as the best moments of EDC Las Vegas 2022. Zash Space Drop. Guys, there's so many things that Lomotif is doing, and that's why I'm bullish on it. And another article came out today that's very important you're aware of, because this is the future of BBIG and why I'm not just in it for, you know, a hype play, for Tide, for whatever. I mean, that's all fine and dandy, but those are bonuses, but they're so much more important. Let me show you. Okay, guys, I did a video the other day and told you about how they are trying to put in legislation protection against Chinese companies and the data that they're getting on U.S. citizens, because this is very, very dangerous. And right here, guys, it says it. An FCC commissioner calls on Apple and Google to remove TikTok from their app stores, saying it's a national security risk. Guys, you can read the article yourself. I shared it on my Twitter. But right here, TikTok, which is owned by the Chinese company ByteDance, has faced scrutiny from U.S. governments before. And Trump actually tried to ban TikTok previously because he knew it was dangerous for the U.S. Guys, this is huge. I mean, seriously, because who's the direct competitor to TikTok? I just said it, Lomotif. Do you see the big picture? Do you see why I'm so bullish on BBIG? So I don't care if I have to wait a week, a month, another year, because I know what this company is going to be in 5 years. And I'm telling you, 5 years from now, we're going to look back and laugh at this BS that they put us through and just be grateful we got to load the boat at $2. Seriously, because I can't even imagine what this is going to trade for. And if TikTok goes under, like in the US, like they're banned, in other words, um, hello, Lomotif. But Lomotif, even if it doesn't, Lomotif in India, guys, has a huge market. And there's many other countries that have banned TikTok for the same reason that it's coming under scrutiny in the US, guys. It's not because everyone wants to take away, America, one of America's favorite apps. No, it's because it's dangerous because a communist country, China, is getting all of its users' information. Databases, they know you by they can find you by your image, they can find you by your voice. I mean, it's seriously crazy the data that they're getting on us. I mean, it sounds right scary to the point where if my daughter were under 18, I would tell her that she needs to remove the app. But she's an adult and that's up to her. But seriously, if you have young children and they're using TikTok, you really need to do your research because it's eye-opening. And I've been doing a lot of research and want to make a video, guys. I just have been going 24/7 trying to bring attention to these things. And I'm exhausted. So when I find time, I'm going to do it because people need to know. I find this extremely interesting. Somehow today it went down 1.33%. My guess is it was swapped somewhere somehow, but that's just speculation. But the short interest is still 21.03%, guys. 1/5 of this entire float is being shorted. Okay, that's 37.9 million shares are sold short right now. Now look at this. The return shares today were 3.12 million and the borrowed shares were 2.21 million. The cost to borrow continues to go up. It's 200% minimum, 355% average, and 378.96 max, guys. So the utilization's been 100% for months. Honestly, where are they getting these shares to loan out? Goes back to what I said earlier, in my opinion, but again, speculation. Guys, you be the judge. I'd love to hear in the comments below your thoughts. Do you believe the stock's being manipulated? How do you believe it's being done? Please, I'd love to hear your opinions. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I appreciate you. Have a great night.